Howdy folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into the Green Lantern Classics Sodam Yat action figure set. This set contains figure number 1 from Wave 2 of the Green Lantern Classics subline of DC Universe Classics, and also contains a Collect and Connect part of Stel, the Collect and Connect figure for the Wave. This set originally came out in 2011, and I got this set as part of the entire Wave 2 of Green Lantern Classics that I ordered online through a website called Toycade. Taking a look at the figure here in the package, you can see Sodam Yat here, and he does come with an alternate hand, one without the Green Lantern construct there. And down below you can see the head and underoos of Stel. Taking a look here at the back of the package, you can see here a biography for Sodam Yat, and also some statistics. And below that we have the Wave 2 lineup for Green Lantern Classics. We have Sodam Yat, we have Starfire Carol Ferris, Green Lantern Gahoo, and then you have green, red, and yellow lanterns Bidig, Dexstar, and Despotellis. And then we have a combo set where you can create either of two characters here, Not Kaloy or Medfill, and another combo type set of Skalox and Nightlick. And over here we have the Collect and Connect figure of Stel. We'll be right back and have Sodam Yat here out of the package. Okay, we're back and we have Sodam Yat here out of the package. But first up, let's go ahead and take a look at the Collect and Connect pieces that come with the figure. And that's the head and underoos of Stel. First up, we'll take a look at the head here. It's actually kind of neat, and it's painted with a metallic green on there, and it has a very robotic feel about the head. You can see some of the gears here. It's actually kind of cool. Or mechanical parts. I'm not sure about the gears, but it's still pretty neat. And there's the bottom of the head there. And it's interesting that the jaw area is actually made of a softer plastic, while the rest of the head is made of a harder, maybe just thicker plastic on there. So it's actually pretty cool. I really do look forward to putting this guy together. Now, taking a look at the underoos or lower torso of Stel here, most I guess lower torsos on these Collect and Connect figures are really uninteresting, but this one's actually pretty neat. And you can see more of the metallic green paint on the back side there, and on the armored front side it's actually pretty neat, and even has little studs here on the sides that are painted silver. Very cool. I really do like this particular lower torso for Collect and Connect figures on there. Pretty neat. Next up, we'll take a look at the alternate hand of the figure. And it's basically just a closed fist, of course, with the Green Lantern ring on there. I guess if you really want to switch out the hand here, let's go ahead and pull it off. I haven't actually tried pulling it off yet. There we go. You can see the hand that does come with the figure here has the construct of the Green Lantern symbol there, and this construct is made of a translucent green plastic there, and it's pretty hard, but still bendable on there, and it's permanently affixed, or I should say it's part of the mold for this particular hand. Very interesting. This is the first time I've seen Mattel do this with their constructs. Usually the constructs fit over the hand, but I guess since this construct comes out directly from the ring, I guess that's why they molded it into a single piece here. but it's still pretty cool. And I guess we can go ahead and attach the alternate hand here onto the figure. See how well that goes. There we go. Not too bad. And we have Sodam Yat here, which is an interesting figure. And I don't know much about Sodam Yat. All I know is that he's been prophesized to be one of the greatest Green Lanterns, or maybe most powerful Green Lantern. I'm not sure which. And I do know that he does participate in the timeline of the Legion of Superheroes in one particular story. So that's about as much as I know about Sodam Yat. I don't know much else about it, but let's go ahead and just take a look at the figure here. You could see Sodam Yat, his head sculpt here, which looks fairly close to what I've seen pictures of him on the interwebs. And he's got this faux hawk going on here, and it's interesting how they apply the fade on the back of his head here. And it's basically sprayed on paint on there from the base of his hair here down to his neck, the base of his head there. Pretty interesting. And he's got those solid green eyes there. It's actually pretty neat. And the heavy brow on both sides there. And I could see his costume here. It's not your typical Green Lantern Corps costume. You got the emblem here. And you got a collar here which is painted on. I wish the collar was just a little higher up from what I've seen of pictures of Sodam Yat. This one is just very low and barely above the base of the neck on there. It would have been nicer if it was a little higher up the neck on there. But you can't complain too much about that. And then you have the alternating green, black, pattern here along the arms. And here's the alternate hand on the wrist there. As you can see, it doesn't present too much of a problem taking those and swapping those out. And it's just a basic, I guess, medium buck for the body, and everything's just painted on. There's no really sculpting going on, or unique sculpting on this figure on here. You can see it looks like a scratch on the back of this figure. Oh, that reminds me, this figure did come with, I don't know if it was rubbing from the plastic, but you can see some of the paint fade on his cheek. Makes it look like he has a cut on his face, like one of those G.I. Joe scars on his face. Looks pretty interesting. I guess it makes my version of Sodam Yat unique compared to others there. And of course, looking at the rest of the costume, it's basically, like I said, painted on for the boots here. One thing about this figure, the leg on this figure is bent inwards, which is unfortunate. So it kind of makes this left leg of the figure a little shorter than the right. I may just have to straighten that out sometime later on. But as it is right now, his feet are not level. When you stand it up, it's actually angled inwards. And there. Going over the articulation for this figure, the head does go all the way around, and actually does go down and up a bit, much more than other DC Universe Classics or Green Lantern Classics figures, and barely goes side to side. The arms do go all the way around. They do go out and in. The biceps go all the way around. It bends at the elbow and rotates at the wrist. The torso goes down, up, and quite a ways back. And the waist goes all the way around. The legs go up, down to the back, and out to the side. The thighs do go all the way around. The knees bend in and out. And the feet bend up and down. Overall, pretty, I guess, base figure here. Like I said, nothing outstanding other than the head and the sculpted hand here. But everything else is basic male figure with just application of paint. And it's a good application of paint. I really do like the design here, especially on the emblem on there. I'm not sure if you can notice it, but there's a gradient shift from a very slight yellow in the center, radiating out to green on there. It's actually kind of cool. Like I said, a base body, but decent paint application and a nicely sculpted head make this pretty cool figure for a figure I'm not familiar with. But this is my casual peek into the Green Lantern Classics Sodam Yat action figure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.